Hi, friends. This is a different video for me. I know. Has nothing to do with trumpet or music or my crazy family videos that I make. But one of my COVID projects has been helping my parents clean out their garage and basement, and we found numerous treasures, a lot of treasures. One of these being something I thought I'd share today on YouTube Live and post it on my channel. But this is Schenley Gin, and it is from like a bottled for Overseas National Airways, whatever airline that was. But it says May 1968, so do the math. That's a long time ago. Can you see that? May 1968. Might be hard to see, but it's stamped there on the bottle. So I was going to do a live try. I'm not a huge drinker of gin, but I enjoy gin drink on occasion. I've got a couple of cubes of ice here, so not to water it down that much. But I thought we'd unearth this treasure together. So here we go. It says distilled dry gin. It's 90 proof, so 45% alcohol. Distilled from grain. That's the distribution company there in Fresno, California. It's less than half a pint, so this is like a tenth of a pint, I believe, is what this is. Still has the label on it, 1968. So here we go. Let's see what happens. It's a very, very subtle smell. It's not bad at all, obviously. It has a slight, like an evergreen smell to it. So let's pour it here. It's crystal clear. I mean, crystal clear. Thank you. So here we go. Here's a sample. Wow. That's crazy. That's incredibly smooth. Tanqueray, any of the gins that are for sale nowadays don't taste like this. I've never tasted a gin like this in my whole life. It's incredibly smooth. Goes down incredibly smooth. There's really a very, very light, fragrant beginning and front to the taste, and then it hits you in your upper palate once you drink it. Wow. Incredibly clear, crystal clear. Wow. So I don't know if anyone knows, you can put a comment in the box, but does gin's age help it become smoother or clearer or more clear in the taste? But 68, 78, 88, 98, 2008, 2018, that's 50 years. So it's 52 years old. This May, right now. I think definitely would be a mistake if you're a gin drinker to make this in a drink, even with tonic. The tonic would ruin the qualities of how pure this tastes. Like I said, I'm not a huge gin fan. I've had it. I know what a good gin tastes like, and this is like premium. And I guarantee in 1968, this probably wasn't the creme de la creme gin, but I think it has aged well. And Boy, is that a smooth flavor. Wish you guys were here. Anyone that enjoys gin, I wish you were here to enjoy this with me. We also found several other bottles. I'll show you. These are old ones. I did sip on this 1963 Seagram's VO Canadian whiskey with my father. We shared that the other day. We all need a little drink after doing this clean out. But that was incredibly smooth, and that kicked our butts pretty well. We found this Jackin's Cream de Mint, which I'm not going to drink. But that is an old one from, I don't know if I see a date on it, but it's from that same time period. They all have the seal. This is probably either the company seal or the manufacturer's seal because they're all the same. So maybe it's from the airline. Oh, distilled spirits. So it must have been the company that distributed it. Here's Samovar vodka, dry vodka. Same time period. This was an Irish mist liqueur. It appears to be maybe slightly older, maybe just because of the condition, but it may have been, I don't know if this tape is original. There's tape around the label, so I don't know if this was just originally like that or someone taped it later on. This is imported by the Hublin Incorporated out of Hartford, Connecticut. And this is a liqueur, Irish mist liqueur. That's probably one I'm not going to try either. It looks better in the bottle. The vodka, on the other hand, I should do another video on the vodka because that looks pretty good. And I've heard of Samovar. I know a Samovar is a Russian, like a teapot or a pot of something like that. I'll have to look it up on Google. But let me do that now. Samovar tea is coming up in my Google search, so let me see. Oh, yeah. It's an urn with a spigot at its base, especially in Russia to boil water for tea. There's a great place in New York City called the Russian Samovar, which is on 52nd Street. Maybe. Yeah, 52nd Street. And right across the street is one of my favorite places in New York City called the Russian Vodka Room. So check that out on Google or Yelp. Man, that is smooth. You know, I would cringe with gin because that front that hits you, like even with Tanqueray, that front that hits you is kind of intense, and this is just so smooth. I don't know if it's the time or it tastes like something I've never had before. It tastes incredible. That's 22 years before I was born. No, 12 years before I was born. That's scary. Oh gosh. I wonder if anyone is in here. Probably not. Probably not. I'd have to put more link in descriptions in my title next time to grab people that are searching on YouTube. Wow. Incredibly smooth. crystal clear with just that little bit of, when anything has alcohol in it, it has those little waves when you look through it, and it has that. Wow. You guys, what's the oldest thing you've ever drank in your life? Have you drank something older than you are? Have you found a gem in your grandparents' basement or your parents' basement? Share in the descriptions. Share in the chat or leave a comment, and I'll be sure to put all the information for this specific gin in the description, so it's searchable. And hopefully somehow you were part of this tonight with me, trying this piece of history. And I thank you for coming here and spending some time with me. Back to my COVID projects. Good night.